What's up, J family? Back again with some more reaction videos for y'all. This is the downfall of OnlyJayus, the most hated content creator on TikTok. I don't know who this is, but I know my words hurt. I don't know who this is, but I don't know why she's the most hated creator on content. So it seemed interesting. So let's see who this person is and why she's the most hated.
My words hurt people. And I know that my words have consequences and that there is no immediate fix for my actions. But I am so deeply sorry for all the pain that I've caused. If a service dog ever approaches you but they're alone, that means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him because you'll get a free wallet.
So that was a fucking lie.
Now, just a couple.
What? Wait, what? What'd you say?
That means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him because you'll get a free wallet.
So that was a fucking lie.
Now, just a couple days
What? Like, okay.
ago, we talked about Zoe Laverne and how she tainted her career with multiple bad decisions within the past 3 years of her online presence, and how Zoe had this mindset that she was a celebrity, so she was above everyone else, when in reality, she was just a content creator that got lucky on Musical.ly and TikTok. So to continue this series of horrible TikTok creators, we have to talk about OnlyJayus, another TikTok content creator who weaponizes their fan base when they get called out from a small content creator, and who has also had their fair share of controversies. Now, to be respectful of OnlyJayus, we will be using their pronouns throughout this video, which is they/them. But moving on, Isabella, aka OnlyJayus, has been called out and exposed for using racial slurs while they were in high school. They would also be called out for being an ableist, which if you don't know what that means, here's the definition of ableist on the screen.
Ableist, treating people unfairly because they are... Yeah, bro, you talking about someone with a service dog that you go follow them and you can take their wallet? Are you kidding? An illness, injury, or a condition that makes it difficult for them to do things that most people... Okay.
Right now, OnlyJayus grew their platform to 16.2 million followers on TikTok and over 2 million subscribers on YouTube through their videos where OnlyJayus acts out information that they got from the internet. But this helped them grow their brand, so they continued this style of video. OnlyJayus would beef with Acrello, on Karen, Papa Gut, and the Jonathan Moss throughout their time on TikTok, and for a good reason, but we will get to that part later on in the video. Let's get into OnlyJayus' rise on TikTok and YouTube and their fall from the steepest mountaintop. OnlyJayus' first video on TikTok would be uploaded all the way back in March of 2019. This video would feature them showing off their headliner of their car and how they were able to make it look like the Rolls-Royce Starlight headliner. You see, these were the types of videos that OnlyJayus started their account off with. It wouldn't be until August of 2019 where they would really start to push out facts and informative videos. They would also create their YouTube account in October of 2019 where they would also upload videos with the same premise. OnlyJayus would also hit 1 million followers on TikTok during this October month, just a couple months after taking TikTok more seriously. Now, throughout their early days on TikTok, they were working at Best Buy until September of 2019 when a customer of Best Buy would send corporate OnlyJayus' videos. You see, Isabella would record these videos right after work when they were still in their uniform. From there, Best Buy told Isabella that they had to delete their videos, and by the next week, Isabella was fired from Best Buy. But with this firing meant more time for OnlyJayus to push out more content through their TikTok and YouTube accounts. This ended up being a blessing in disguise, and with more time on their hands, they were able to upload more videos more frequently and focus solely on content creation. This would help boost their platform and they would be seen from other bigger companies.
See, that don't sound bad. That sounds like, yeah, a blessing in disguise. Like a downgrade, she get fired from her job, but an upgrade, she gets to work on what she really wants, and then that blows up. So it seems like a blessing in disguise, but not all. It's like a lot of people can't handle that. So a lot of people can't handle that. So
in February of 2020, Netflix would upload a teaser for their new podcast, Know It All, and the host of this podcast was going to be OnlyJayus, and the first episode was uploaded in March of 2020. The Know It All podcast would run for 28 episodes, and out of 1.6 thousand reviews on Apple, it would be rated 4.8 stars out of 5 stars, with very positive reviews, with some people even saying that it was the best podcast that they have ever listened to. Now, throughout this time, OnlyJayus would continue to grow their brand, but would get into their first altercation with another TikTok creator. Now, that Jonathan Moss would get called out by OnlyJayus for, quote,
It's time to give you free stuff thanks to our friends at Honey. That's right, you could win a $5,000
stealing her content in July of...
Wait, he said what?
Jonathan Moss would get called out by OnlyJayus for, quote, stealing her content in July of 2020. Here's the video.
Bro, almost all content is dang near stolen if you think about it, because now trends, one person does one thing and now you have thousands, millions of people doing that same thing. Definitely on TikTok. You know how many people do the same thing? Bro, my dad, a lot of people I know just love freaking TikTok. And when I first watch it, I'm like, oh, that's funny, that's cool, that's clever. And then I see someone else do it, and someone else do it, and someone else do it. Someone else do it. Someone else do it. Someone else do it. And someone else do it. Blah, 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 blah. And then so many people do the same thing, same music, same dance, same everything. And I'm like, is this what this is? One people blow something up and then someone else does it and now they're blowing up. Someone else does and they're blowing up. And it's like, it's like, can you really say someone's stealing your thing if that's what it's kind of made up of you just following the trends? So...
I do not own information. I think it's okay for other...
Yeah, so I just read it off Google. Here's how your birth month affects the rest of your life.
Creators to do fact videos. It literally does not bother me. I just think it's really weird when other big creators think it's okay to copy my video word for word and act like you didn't. Did you know that
But people do that all the time. Like, they really do. TikTok is made full of people who do that.
Birth month actually has a huge effect on who you are as a person and the things that could possibly happen to you?
Okay.
Yo, did you know that your birth month actually has a huge effect on you and the things that can happen to you in your life?
People born in March are way more likely to have asthma. And I can actually speak to this one because my little sister, the only one born in March, has asthma.
People born in March are actually more likely to have asthma. And I can speak to that because my cousin, the only person born in March, has asthma.
He seems like he's more trolling her than actually taking her content. Because it seems like February, these babies are likely to grow up to be artists. I'm a February baby. Oh my me.
Jonathan to get hate, so stop with the fucking death threats that he's saying he's getting. But he knows exactly what he's doing. He tried to copy this video when I first posted it, and now he's trying again months later. And I think as bigger creators, we should be better than that. And I think he should just own up to it.
OnlyJayus would say it was a direct copy of their video, but Jonathan would state that it was just a coincidence. This happened to be a very...
Wait, was he serious about that? Because he looked like he was trolling. Like, dude looked like he was trolling, bro. How he even approached it looked like he was trolling. If I saw TikTok and him doing all that, I'd be like, all right, bro. I thought he was just making jokes. She seemed like she was taking it more serious, I guess, with saying it. He sounded like he was trolling.
Small back and forth, but it would only be the start of OnlyJayus being problematic. In November of 2020, Akrella would upload this video.
Me on my way to 2 million followers after being told by a huge TikToker my career would die in 6 months. But it's like, it's simple stuff like this that I don't knock nobody for their hustle. I really don't. You feel me? I really don't. But TikTok is different. I like enjoy it at times, but when I don't know who else is really big TikTok fans. Let me know what draws, if you're a real TikTok fan, what draws you close to really loving TikTok? Like, to me, it's all the same, you know? Everything is the same. Everything's the same. There's only a couple people that do their own thing, and I love those type of creators because they're actual content creators, because they don't just follow the trends. They do what they're good at or they love, and they just put it on TikTok, and then a lot of people gravitate to it. I love those. But then the other ones that just do the same thing that follows everyone else, then they get big off of that. And to me, those are the ones actually that get it big but don't last the longest.
In this video, Akrella doesn't specifically call out OnlyJayus for saying that his career would die out, but they spoke up in his comments. This beef all started when OnlyJayus' friend would beef with Akrella because they were making the same content, and OnlyJayus' friend thought Akrella was copying his content. Here are a couple videos explaining the situation. Keep in mind that this back and forth went on for a while, so I'm only adding in things that I find to be the most interesting and important.
Hey, I just saw this comment just now. Before I continue on with this video, I just want to make sure you're educated. It's actually wrong for a white person to call a...
Hold on. Let's not forget. The last time I made a video and talked about what you said you deleted your whole content. Don't make me do it again, boy. Huh. He's about to say it's racist for a white person to call you boy.
Educated. It's actually wrong for a white person to call a black person boy. But I know you didn't mean it in a malicious way, so we can move on from that. Never planned on name dropping you, but you commented, so you know I'm gonna respond in here. But thank you for telling me my career would die in 6 months. You know, it just really took some grinding and dedication from within me, and motivation just really motivated me. And I gotta thank God upstairs, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be in the position that I am today. Quit lying! Why are you doing this to me?
I told you your career would die after you made a 20-minute YouTube video lying about me. Quit lying.
Why are you doing this to me?
Quit lying.
Okay, so as you guys can see, this screenshot was taken on April 5th. It's a conversation between me and Jayus. I say 2 years, give me 2 years. I was just saying in 2 years I was gonna be a big TikToker. I only had around 800K at the time, and I was gonna.
I had 800K. That's a lot.
Have a meal. I was saying I was gonna be a big TikToker. She goes,
2 years, give me 2 years. I give you 6 months. 6 months. See, this doesn't make any sense. Why are people even going back and forth on this goofiness, bro? Like, one thing, why does she even care? Like, let a dude do what he wants to do. You're doing it. Like, you're like, the heck? How can you bring somebody or tear somebody down about their content they're creating while you're doing the same? While you're doing it your way, they're doing it their way. Both of y'all are making it. He's not taking nothing away from you. You still have your fan base. You're still growing. So what about him? And this is the second black guy, I have to say, the second black guy she's got into it saying stealing her content. So maybe she has some insecurity about us black folks taking what she says is hers, when honestly, if you really want to go there, if you really want to go there,
I give you 6 months. I go 6 months for what? She says, you'll run out of things on Reddit soon enough. I basically tell her I'll start a new series. This was April 5th. Y'all can look at the top. Now, this is the screenshot of me in YouTube studio of the video on OnlyJayus critiquing TikTokers OnlyJayus. As you can see, the date is April 8th. 3 days after she told me my career would die.
What does the future of strength look like?
All of that started because you told me my career would die.
At the beginning of the year, a mutual friend blocked Krello because he was copying his content. And then Krello asked me, hey, why did the mutual friend block me? And I told him, it's because you're copying his content. And he did not like that fucking answer.
You really blocked me on your second page so you could say this so I wouldn't see it. But I'm going to debunk everything you just said right now, and then that's going to be the end of it. It's not going to be this back and forth thing. It's April 5th.
You just said that,
you told me that
don't do it again, because
in 6 months,
I can't stand when people say ain't gonna be no back and forth, but then they go back and forth.
My career would die. Here are those screenshots. Y'all can read.
Okay, blah, 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 2 years. Give me 2 years. I give you 6 months. 6 months. What? You're running out of things on Reddit soon enough. Yeah, now I'll find a new series like I always do. Remember, I don't start with Reddit. I blew up from Mind Tricks. Yeah, okay.
Them for yourselves. 3 days later, I made the video. I remember because I was working at Jimmy John's that day before I quit. It's April 8th, and you say you are so immature, dude. Enjoy the less than 5K views on the video while it's still up. You wouldn't be responding like that unless it was about the video. That proves that you told me my career would die before any of that happened. I didn't drop the video on you because you told me that he was stealing my content. I dropped the video on you because you told me my career would die. Multiple verified creators have came out and said you've been horrible to them. So just stop acting like this great person.
This back and forth would eventually end, and the videos would be deleted by both parties involved. I reached out to Akrella on Instagram to see if he wanted to add any input to this video, but sadly, he did not respond. The two would move on and both continued to grow until OnlyJayus would find themselves in their biggest controversy on TikTok in 2021. On February 9th, 2021, Freaked Gemini would upload this video exposing OnlyJayus for not only using the N-word, but using it with the hard ER and calling someone an N-word lover throughout those DMs.
Man,
Everybody hear that I love you.
I'm not surprised by this. I'm not surprised at all that she did it. Once she called him boy, and then the two people that she, the big ones that she like big content creators who she came after were two black guys. So it seems like she has something towards us as a people, saying we're stealing from her. And again, I would love to say, do you want to go there? I just want to remind everyone here that I love you, no matter what you're not sad. Hope you educate and see why this isn't right. Not all savers are trying to save.
No matter your sex, your gender, your sexuality, your faith, or your race.
Goofy alert, guess that didn't.
Hold on. What's she
But
saying?
using it with the hard ER and calling someone an N-word lover throughout those DMs.
Everybody hear that I love you no matter your sex, your gender, your sexuality, your faith, or your race.
Goofy alert.
Yeah, bro, that is what he about to say. Hold on. Hope you educate yourself. Explain how I'm sucking up to Luna. No fake. You told yourself to grow up. Oh yeah, totally. Going to high school, college classes, working 7 to 8 hours on YouTube is not hard. Bitch, grow up. Let your damn balls drop before you start talking shut to pop on the internet. You bottomless pit of insecurity. Again, autocorrect. You dumb. I think I know what that is. And yes, you're right. The abortion didn't work, which is why my parents hate me and why I've been in foster care the past changed at all. What they've done, how they treat us. Heck no. They think it's sad, and I have to say, and you know who you are. Why? Not all of them. The majority of this country thinks an apology takes away the hurt and pain that you caused upon somebody other than your own color or your own race, and you think an apology is supposed to fix everything, and it's like, no. You're just like the ones 400 years ago, the ones that brought, us over, or my ancestors, my people over here from Africa. You're no different from them, because they also, did what they did, saw how evil they were, and then when they also got caught and then things changed, oh, we're sorry, we're so sorry, we apologize. But what have you actually done afterwards to right your wrongs? Nothing. You say you sorry, but then you continue just doing your own life, your own thing, thinking that apology is really going to fill those holes of that trauma that we've experienced. And I'm not gonna say even the trauma of slavery, but there's still trauma now within the Black community that still plagues us today. So this type of apology, yeah, you hear it from many other people. She ain't the first one. She ain't the only one. She won't be the last one. There's gonna be more people like this gonna do it. And then when they get caught, they're gonna apologize. They're gonna cry wolf. And then it's gonna be what? But that's the ones I really can't stand, because you knew what the word meant. You ain't blind. You're in America. You know about what the N-word has. Not even just the N-word. You know the struggles of the Black people in this country, the world. Not just this country, but the world. You know the struggles. You know how evil the world has treated Black people, Black community. So, and just because you got caught, there's not no reality check that you changed like that. No, heck no. It takes years for people to change sometimes. Sometimes God blesses you that way, you can change them automatically. But I feel like in this situation, it ain't like that, because she's either been trained or she's in that mindset to where that is okay. But now she got caught, and she knew it wasn't okay. She just got caught. That's the thing. She knew it wasn't okay. She just got caught. So yeah, that apology ain't nothing, honestly.
3 days to upload, and it just seemed like they were reading off a script.
Yeah.
Netflix would end up canceling the Know It All podcast, and OnlyJayus would also lose all of their other sponsors. Freak the Gemini would upload this video a couple days after, once again exposing OnlyJayus. When OnlyJayus stated,
that's an apology. You know what an apology is? You know what apology that I would accept? If she said, you know what, I'm sorry for using this platform as faking myself and hurting others. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk away from it all. I'm gonna give all of everything I have away, and I'm going to take a step back, because this platform, what I have, I don't deserve it. So you know what? That's extreme. That is extreme. But I'm going to let it all go. To me, that's a real apology. You know why? Because that's a real sacrifice. She ain't sacrificed nothing when she apologized. She ain't sacrificed nothing, because you know why? Because she apologized, but she still get paid for that apology, because the people viewing it and watching it, and her sponsors. So she's still getting paid while she's quote unquote apologizing for the hurtful and hateful stuff she did. She ain't lose nothing. What she lose, maybe a part of her dignity, maybe, or the hateful comments. She only just gained hate, and that's it, but she ain't lose nothing. But now she lost something. Now she's really seeing how wrong and how her words and the stuff that she does affects people, not only people, but herself negatively. That's a sacrifice. Just like, and I can bring that even back to slavery time, when they freed all people. If they really want an apology, you can say reparations, whatever, but you can be like, hey, we don't have the audacity to run this country. Let's actually work together and give y'all this, or let's relinquish power from ourselves. That's real sacrifice. That's a real apology. Because you know why? Because you really see, you really acknowledge you're wrong. You really acknowledge what you did wrong. So you're saying, so you give that, okay, I'm not able, or I don't have the, basically I just shouldn't. It's a word I'm thinking that I can't think about it. But to me, this is a real sacrifice. This is a real apology, even one that she didn't even know was going to come, but I'm happy it did come. that
the kid sent the DMs to freak the Gemini, who in her words was,
I forgive you now, because now you're really seeing how much your actions cost you.
a black TikToker who likes to start controversy.
Goofy alert, my videos keep getting taken down. I'm gonna show this video one more
Probably
time.
wasn't really nothing wrong for some reason.
The kid sent the screenshots to Freak the Gemini, who is a black TikToker who just likes to start controversy.
How am I controversial for holding you accountable?
And then she's saying a black TikToker. Keyword on black TikToker. Black TikToker. Keyword on black TikToker. Why can't he just be a TikToker?
For telling someone they're an N-word lover, bro. You literally say you've been trying to stop being racist for
Racism is taught, and I've been spending the past 5 years trying to unlearn it. I don't know what I could have said to please all of you. I'm sorry. You tried. W human W victory, L woman, L apology, W ratio. Reply stay actual W, thousands like, hey yo, this is stupid. I want to know how old she is. Racism is taught. It is. And I've been spending the past 5 years trying to unlearn it. I don't know what I could have said to please all of you. I'm sorry. You know what you could have, like I said, you know what you could have said? Relinquish all your rights. Relinquish everything that you gained from who you were previously and create a new start for yourself. Start completely new. And to me, that is the greatest apology. You know why? Because you just sacrificed everything that got you where you are. You saw that where you were is not, secondly, is now who you aren't anymore. So let go of all of that. Let it all go. Like Jesus said to that one guy, he said, dude said he was perfect. He said, I'm perfect. I've done everything right. Jesus, I'm perfect. And Jesus said, okay. Sell all your stuff to people who deserve it and come follow me. And when he said, he got so sorry and said, you know why? Because he had great things and he didn't go. And him following Jesus is following a new path. That's when you actually sacrificing something and you're building something better on real change. Because you see what Jesus did. But she ain't up for that. She wants to hold on. She just wants to say, I'm sorry, but hold on to everything she has, but not actually show the proof of her change. But she wants to go on her social media platforms and act like she's changed because she put a little tweet, because she made a little video, when she gets paid for that little video. She ain't lose nothing.
5 years. That is not an excuse to be racist,
It's
bro.
not
How
at
you gonna
all.
put up an apology video, then backtrack your apology on the phone with someone? I mean that I'm a black controversial person. No, I just called out a racist. Please, I hope things get better.
Now, in OnlyJayus' apology video, they stated that they would share their platform with other black content creators, but when a
See, I don't even like that because she's putting an emphasis on black, the black. She put such an emphasis on black people that it's like, hold on. Like she puts the whole emphasis on black people. Like, I have to please y'all. Y'all are the ones that I hurt, so I gotta please y'all now. Okay, black people, come. That to me is still nothing, bro. You're just pleasing your audience because you still haven't lost anything. You're just sharing your platform with black people. That's all that is. You're just sharing, but you haven't lost anything. You're being racist and thinking that, to fix it, I'm just going to keep everything I have, but add in black people. And really, when you do that, you kind of raising your status because now you're getting back the black people. Now you're getting back the black audience, the black people to watch your videos, and you think, since I'm tending to the black people, they can forgive me, and now I can get their money and their attention back because I lost it. But I want it back, so I'll just bring black people in, and they will forgive me. They will also be paying me. Well, I'll be sharing some of it because they're gonna be with me, but I'm still getting paid. Come on now.
TikTok creator by the name of Karen reached out to OnlyJayus. They would chat back and forth, and it seemed like OnlyJayus was going to do the right thing and give Karen a collab, but would start to ignore Karen and would eventually ghost her. But when Karen ended up making a video about OnlyJayus ghosting her, OnlyJayus would upload this video blaming their forgetfulness on their ADHD.
Forgot to respond to an email from this creator that wanted to collab with me, and instead of just hitting me up again, they
It's the lies for
Are you kidding me, bro? I mean, let me stop and talk to you.
me. Oh my.
I wanted to follow up. I haven't heard back on any of my collab idea. I haven't sent several messages on TikTok and here. If you're interested in working together, please let me know. Oh, and you emailed her. Cool.
Oh, Aunt Karen always keeps her receipts. It's the lies. What are these dates?
Hey, we keep our receipts. Except for old.
Hit you up again, you say? What is these dates? We lying. Wow.
She said cool
OnlyJayus
too.
would then also try and spin the narrative and try to blame Aunt Karen for not emailing them a second time and instead running to social media to make a video about it. But Aunt Karen would prove them wrong with a bunch of screenshots showing that she did reach out for the second time and she
Doors unlocked.
felt that she did not have to reach out more than that. Eventually, OnlyJayus would end up blocking Aunt Karen, and even worse, OnlyJayus would end up deleting the apology video and would try to move past this major event on TikTok, and sadly, for the most part, they have been able to move past it. Since getting called out, OnlyJayus has only grown and has exploded in views on their YouTube account. But I honestly think it was because YouTube started this new Shorts program, and they started growing a lot with re-uploading their stuff from TikTok to YouTube. This program started in March of 2021, and if you look at OnlyJayus' Social Blade account, their account would start to prosper right after this new feature. Now, people in my comments might agree with OnlyJayus and say that it was a long time ago, but at the time, Isabella was at least 17 years old and a senior in high school, which is not an excuse. They were old enough to know right from wrong, and they even admitted that they knew it was a horrible word, but still used it. They blamed the insult on the conservative town that they were living in, and also blamed it on them playing Call of Duty. This is an act that is unforgivable and unforgettable. Not only did OnlyJayus lie about the screenshots being photoshopped to try to take heat off of their back, but they would also lie about wanting to work with other black content creators and still to this day have not featured a person of color on their TikTok account. Big content creators on TikTok do not respect Isabella anymore because of the numerous times that they have lied. And I know that there is a huge disconnect when it comes from YouTube and TikTok. So many users on YouTube don't actually know what Jayus did. And since they deleted their apology video, their new followers won't know either. But if you thought that this was the end of their many controversies, you would be wrong. In June of 2021, OnlyJayus would post this video that is now deleted. So shout out to this user for saving the video.
If a service dog ever approaches you, but they're alone, that means that their owner's in trouble and they probably can't move. So you should follow him because you'll get a free wallet.
I rely on my dog to live. This is super harmful to us and is not funny at all.
It's not, because honestly, me at Carolina, bro, I see many people with service dogs. I see a lot of people with service dogs. So I start to actually realize how important they are for people. They're cute too. They're cute, but they're very important for people. So to say that if you see someone, if a service dog come to you and blah, 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 and you follow them, you get to steal their wallet. Are you kidding me?
This video could be passed as satire, but when you have a young fan base or even preteen fan base and you don't say that is an obvious joke, this could be way more harmful to those that are disabled in any way. The video was taken down, but instead of OnlyJayus apologizing, we saw them comment on other people's videos that either stitched or duetted the video and called them dummies or weirdos. And these content creators that stitched and duetted these videos were disabled themselves, which is just even worse. Eventually, there would be a petition to ban OnlyJayus from TikTok, and even with close to 500,000 signatures, they probably won't be banned. And even if they were banned, they are still making a lot of money off of YouTube right now, with almost every single short that they upload having over 1 million views. Now, I hate to say this, but I don't think Isabella has learned their lesson, and maybe restricting their influence would be something that would work. But it seems like many of these content creators on TikTok get a pass with being extremely controversial, like Zoe Laverne, Tony Lopez, and now OnlyJayus, because being controversial brings traction to the TikTok site. OnlyJayus was able to manipulate their fans to push a narrative other than the truth, and even though they still get millions of views a month, they have lost the respect within the TikTok community for being racist and ableist. This has been the rise and fall of OnlyJayus. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know who you want to see next, and I just might make a video about them. Thank you so much.
I look at these TikTok people that are famous, and it's really TikTok majority, because there's so many of them that are doing the same thing. And it does seem like, because there was a problem before, because at a time, TikTok was about to be banned. I remember that. They were about to ban TikTok. Now, I remember, Vine. Vine wasn't that controversial now. Vine was funny, was great, was cool. Maybe there's, here and there, that's some people, but it wasn't as crazy as this TikTok-ish is. Because this TikTok stuff is foolishness. Like, some of it when I get on it at first, like, it seems funny, right? It seems great. Yay, funny, ha. So it's like creative and stuff. And I come across people that are actually really cool and talented, and they put their stuff on there. And it's like, okay, I'd like to see that. But that's like 30%. While the rest of the 70 are people you have, I'm not on it too much, but hearing about it, it seems like there's a high percentage of people like her and a high percentage of people who just copy and paste what other people do, no matter how crazy it is, how stupid it is, how foolish it is. But just because they grew someone else's channel, they would do it too so they can grow their channel. Like, I look at it for like 20, not even 20 minutes. I go through like 10 of them. Oh, cool, that's funny, ha ha ha, kiki. And then when it gets to the next 10 minutes, it's like I'm replaying most of the ones that I already seen, just for different people. Same thing over and over. I go again another 10 minutes, over and over. And I'm like, everyone does the same thing with the same song, maybe a different dance or same dance. Same type of, when they write and say, do something with your baby in this, or do this to your, and it's the same thing over and over. It's just other people picking it up, doing it over and over. And it's just like, is this what people are getting famous for some foolishness of doing the same thing that someone else did? But the thing is, it's different. This is different because of like a business model. You feel me? Someone has a great company, and you're like, man, I want to start my own business. What'd you do? I did this and this and this. Okay, I want to start my own business, so I'll do the same steps, but I'm working towards it. So let me do the same step. Because he can't do it for me. He did it his way. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm just gonna do the steps he took. So I'm gonna do the steps, boom. I build my own business. Now, all I did was see his idea or what he did, put it into my own, way of doing it. But I did it on my own. All I did was take his idea and do it my way and build it how I wanted to build. But I just got the idea, but I put in the work. TikTok seems like they're taking people's ideas and taking people's work. The only work they're doing is doing the same dance that the other person did. What work is that? While getting millions of views because that person got millions of views. Getting 100,000 views, that's because that person got 100,000 views. Okay, this person's famous. Okay, let me do the same thing. And then I'm getting famous off that and more people and trending off that. Oh, what else? Oh yeah, I'm a trend off that. And it's like, what are you really contributing to yourself, to society, to the world? You're just copying and pasting what someone else doing for a trend and getting money, fame, status off of something that will die soon. And the thing is, this is the sad part is, you're building nothing. You're building money, you're building riches, but riches come and go. Money comes and goes. Status comes and goes. All that dies off. It withers away. So as TikTok is, how it is now, people getting all this money and fame off it, I promise you, once TikTok dies and is gone, you're going to have a whole generation of people that are going to not know what to do with their life. And it's going to be crazy. And literally, whatever she did, the crazy thing is, when TikTok dies, she's going to be done with. Because the fact that she has a YouTube channel and all this stuff, but all her stuff consists of TikTok stuff. So all of who she is came from TikTok. If TikTok disappeared today, so many people would not know what to do with their lives. Their money would wither away. The fame will wither away. You know why? Because really, what they created has no value. What they've done is not really anything special. It's nothing special. Anyone can do it. Shoot, kids do it every day for free, and they do it at the playground. They do what you do just for fun. They ain't making money off it. They just do it because it's fun to do, and they do it. What you're doing, I mean, okay, I'm gonna do it for fun, do it and make money off it. But it's like, it's nothing really. You're not helping nobody. You're not helping yourself. All you're doing is making money. But is that really what we have? Is that really what we have taken ourselves to? Is just getting money and status? Is that really where we're at as a world? Money is above all things. Like, really? Is that where we're at in this world? Money is above all things? And that no matter how I act or who I am, just as matters I put out something and stupid and make a lot of money off it, I'm successful. It's like, I don't want to be too hard on her either, but it's like, when it sucks seeing these people make all this money, make all this fame and status, and they're doing absolutely nothing to really obtain it, while other people are freaking slaving, working harder than she is, actually building something, but making way less than her. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about her too, and her platform, and what y'all think about her, TikTok, whatever. Really, let me know what y'all think about TikTok. I like TikTok for like 20 minutes, and after that, I'm like, oh gosh, TikTok, shut up. It gets annoying. But let me know what y'all think about TikTok. That's just my perspective on all this. But I know this video went long, but that was a lot. That was a lot. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about OnlyJayus, TikTok, and this, what y'all think about it. But I love y'all. Subscribe for more content. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the bell. Be part of Post Notifications family so y'all know when I upload. And I'm out. Peace. Love, blessings, J. Brown.